So when I was a new grad looking at which company I wanted to work for, I knew one of the biggest priorities was a focus on continuing education and that support, because I knew I had the entry-level skills, but I didn't quite have the skills that I wanted to be at the top of my license. So that was kind of the big driving factor when I chose PTSMC, with the mentorship program, the residency program, and all of those resources. My favorite part of the residency program was definitely the mentorship. So mentorship at PTSMC kind of occurs in two formats. You have the opportunity to go to additional clinics and see your mentor in their home clinic and how they practice, which is really valuable. I had the opportunity during mentorship to observe pelvic floor therapy, so that was really interesting. And a little bit of TMJ as well. So just kind of seeing those more specific practice areas that we don't necessarily see in my clinic was good, to see if that was something I wanted to start looking into with my practice. And then you also have the opportunity for a mentor to come to your clinic and see how you're practicing in your space. So both of those were really helpful in different ways. It was nice to have someone kind of looking over my shoulder and seeing my setting, and then just kind of giving me some feedback of, you're doing this really well, and maybe you could think about adding this. And then at the same time, when I was in other clinics, it was great to see the way that other clinicians were doing their practice and then take pieces of that back to my clinic. The other thing that was really great is it gave me the confidence to become a clinical instructor. So since starting that, I've had now 2 students, and they've both been really great experiences, and I've been able to watch them grow throughout their time at PTSMC, which has been really rewarding to see where they came in, that first day just being in the clinic, and then that last day to being able to treat patients, depending on where they're at with their clinicals, somewhat independently or completely independently with only a little bit of supervision. Staying in touch with those students as well. I just went to one of my previous students' graduation parties, and then another student reached out to me, was just texting me about, how his first day went, and just saying that he felt so much more confident after having a rotation with PTSMC, so that's been really rewarding. If you're interested in joining PTSMC's residency program, visit ptsmc.com to apply.